transfer news. Live updates follow below for the latest news and gossip from Man Utd, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Barcelona and more. Saturday, December 9. Antonio Conte Ballon d'Or claim 0530 away from transfer news. Chelsea boss Antonio Conte is adamant N'Golo Kante would get his hands on the Ballon d'Or if the coaches were allowed to vote. Kante was the highest-ranked Premier League player in Thursday's ceremony, finishing in 8th spot. Real Madrid star Cristiano Ronaldo was once again the standout candidate and took home the accolade for the second year in a row ahead of his Barcelona arch-rival Lionel Messi. But Conte feels that Kante is bound to miss out in the future with the way the current voting system works. Honestly, I don't know if N'Golo Kante can win the Ballon d'Or in his life because of the characteristics of this player, he said, but for me, he is the Ballon d'Or. For a coach, Kante has to win. For every coach, Daniel Sturridge, Spanish Adventure 0315 Real Betis are reportedly lining up a swoop for out of favor Liverpool striker Daniel Sturridge. The England international has seen game time increasingly limited at Anfield this season, which is in part down to the form of the Fab Four: Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane, Roberto Firmino and Philippe Coutinho. And according to Spanish paper El Gol Digital, Betis are stepping up their interest with star striker Antonio Sanabria. With the 21-year-old out of action, the La Liga outfit are eager to fill the hole. The publication suggests Betis are confident of striking a short-term deal with the Reds to take Sturridge until the end of the season with a view to a permanent deal then to follow. Philippe Coutinho message 0115 Jurgen Klopp has conceded nothing will stop the Barcelona speculation going away, but insists he will do everything he can to ensure Philippe Coutinho continues to thrive at Liverpool. The Catalan giants are expected to table a fresh offer for the Brazilian, who has been instrumental for the Reds over the past few seasons. And Klopp thinks Coutinho is best off staying put, as he said, "Nothing will ever stop these rumours, but I have nothing to say about them. That won't change." What the Liverpool manager did point out is those flourishing have done so in the perfect environment, something they may not find so easily elsewhere. "I'm pretty sure the players know about the development here. Get Philippe Coutinho has been the subject of strong interest from Barcelona." Friday, December 8. Ancelotti is in town. 2300 Carlo Ancelotti has put Chelsea, Arsenal and Tottenham on red alert by moving to London. Express Sport understands the sacked Bayern Munich coach has sent his personal belongings to London. Ancelotti has been linked to a host of top jobs, but this week revealed he has rejected the chance to take over as the new coach of Italy as he wants to stay in club football. Ancelotti has been linked with a return to Chelsea, where he was sacked in 2011, if Antonio Conte leaves this summer. He could also go to Tottenham if Mauricio Pochettino moves on. And he is even a potential replacement for Arsène Wenger at Arsenal. Inter Can 2130 Inter Milan have joined the race to sign Liverpool midfielder Emre Can, reports claim. According to Italian newspaper Tuttosport, Inter boss Luciano Spalletti is a huge admirer of the midfield anchor and wants him at the San Siro next season. The Germany international looks increasingly likely to leave the Reds when his current deal runs out in the summer. Messi blocks Griezmann but approves Coutinho deal. 2100 Barcelona star Lionel Messi has reportedly learned Ernesto Valverde wants 3 transfers, but the Argentina international is far from happy about it. Barcelona are desperate to strengthen the squad, with the club's coffers bursting from Neymar's £200 million move to PSG back in August. And Diario Gol claimed that, while Messi has approved 2 of Valverde's 3 potential deals, it is the signing of Antoine Griezmann that has not sat well with Barcelona's main man. The 30-year-old is supposedly backing the bid to sign Liverpool ace Philippe Coutinho, and he is also happy for Barcelona to sign a replacement for Javier Mascherano. Arthur is the new Jesus. 2030 Barcelona target Arthur is the new Gabriel Jesus, says his manager at Gremio. Arthur is wanted by a host of clubs, including Chelsea and Manchester United, and Gremio manager Tite says the playmaker has caught the eye like Manchester City star Jesus did before him. I always compare him with Gabriel Jesus, Tite said, because of his speed and how his strength is developing. I cannot close the doors to a footballer who, despite his youth, is making big waves in the sport. He is a player with great expectations for the future. Getty Gareth Bale could leave Real Madrid in the summer. 1945 I think we can safely file this story in the not happening cabinet. Luis Suarez has received numerous offers to leave Barcelona, including one from his former club Ajax, according to reports in Spain. The report says Suarez is open to the idea of a return to Holland, where he enjoyed 4 hugely successful years prior to his move to Liverpool in 2011. Ajax are reportedly offering him one last big contract with the view to him seeing out the latter stages of his career with the Amsterdam club. Suarez is said to have made Lionel Messi aware of the offer and has asked his teammate for advice. And the Barca legend is said to have told him to forget about leaving the NPU camp as he enjoys being his strike partner. Musonda signs new deal. 1915 Charlie Musonda has signed a new contract with Chelsea. The talented winger, 21, has made 6 senior appearances for the Blues and scored on his debut during a 51 win over Nottingham Forest in the Carabao Cup. After signing the contract, which expires in June 2022, Musonda said, "I am very happy and very proud. I came here very young and am very happy to continue my journey here. I love this club, so it's a great moment for me and my family. Now I want to establish myself and progress into the team and stay here permanently." Bale to Tottenham. 1845 Mauricio Pochettino has been asked about his interest in resigning Real Madrid forward Gareth Bale for Tottenham. Spurs sold Bale to the Bernabeu club for £85 million back in 2013. Bale is expected to leave next summer, but Pochettino was coy about directly answering the transfer speculation. "I saw him in Madrid when we played there," Pochettino said. "Always he keeps in contact with the people here that he worked with in the past, but then I don't know because I don't have a close relationship with him or his people. Of course he is a fantastic player and you never know in football what can happen." Balaguer talks Salah to Real Madrid. 1800 Liverpool star Mohamed Salah is not on Real Madrid's radar at the moment, according to Sky Sports' Guillem Balaguer. Salah has been a huge Liverpool hit since signing from Serie A giants Roma for £34 million back in the summer. The Egypt international, who struggled during a previous stint in England with Chelsea, has bagged a stunning 18 goals from 23 games for Jurgen Klopp's side so far. As a result, Salah has been tipped to join Real Madrid, who is supposedly keen to bring him in as part of an overhaul of the squad. But Spanish football expert Balaguer thinks the La Liga giants are prioritizing 2 other deals instead, and that Salah is not currently a transfer target. At this moment in time I understand Salah is not on Real Madrid's radar. They are looking to bring in goalkeeper Kepa and a striker once Bale's future is decided, he told Sky Sports. Those 2 situations need to be sorted before we know exactly what Real Madrid are doing. Lionel Messi thinks PSG forward Neymar will reject a move to Real Madrid. 1730 Former Arsenal, Barcelona and West Ham midfielder Alex Song is looking to leave Rubin Kazan in January. The Russian side are in the midst of a financial meltdown, and haven't paid some of the players in 4 months, and Song, 30, wants to terminate his contract. Reports claim the midfielder is looking to join a Premier League club, with West Brom, Brighton and David Moyes' Hammers all monitoring the situation. Want to win the Ballon d'Or? Join Real Madrid. 1700 Florentino Perez thinks the easiest way for Neymar to win the Ballon d'Or is to join Real Madrid. Cristiano Ronaldo won the Ballon d'Or yesterday, with Neymar third. PSG star Neymar quit Barcelona for Paris in order to challenge for awards such as these. But Real President Perez reckons Neymar won't do this unless he appears in a Los Blancos shirt. Being in Madrid would make it easier to win the Ballon d'Or. Real Madrid is a club which gives all you need as a big player, admitted Perez. Everyone knows that I already wanted to sign him at one point. Neymar will snub Real Madrid, says Messi. 1630 Barcelona star Lionel Messi thinks PSG forward Neymar will reject a move to Real Madrid, according to reports. Messi and Neymar spent 4 years together at Barcelona, with the duo establishing themselves as two of the best players in world football. However, Neymar opted to leave the Catalan giants for PSG in the summer, signing for the Ligue 1 giants in a world record £200 million deal. Many reports have claimed the Brazil international is determined to join Real Madrid later in his career, and his time in Paris is merely a ploy to get the transfer he craves further down the line. Yet Spanish outlet Don Ballon claims Messi thinks Neymar will end up leaving PSG, but not for the Bernabeu. Instead, he thinks the 25-year-old has designs of playing in the Premier League. Wednesday, December 6, 2017. Who do the bookmakers think could secure a January move? Odds by BetStars. Ings wanted 1600. Liverpool forward Danny Ings has received admiring glances from at least 4 Premier League clubs considering a January loan offer, The Guardian reports. West Ham, Crystal Palace, Stoke and Newcastle are tipped to make a move for Ings in the new year. Mourinho wants Asensio. 1530 Manchester United boss Jose Mourinho wants to prepare a huge offer for Real Madrid star Marco Asensio after deciding against pursuing Gareth Bale. The Welshman was thought to be on Jose Mourinho's radar, but the forward struggles with injuries this season has put the Manchester United manager off. However, Spanish outlet Don Ballon claimed the Portuguese is now intent on signing his teammate Asensio. Asensio is under contract until 2020 and has a buyout clause of an estimated €500 million, £442 million. Don Ballon claim United will pay nowhere near that fee, but are still willing to fork out a mega money offer that they believe Madrid president Florentino Perez would consider. McInnes on Rangers snub. 1515 Derek McInnes says he wasn't prepared to walk away from Aberdeen to take up the job at Rangers. McInnes told his club's Red TV channel, "It's been a challenge for everybody concerned over the last wee while. I had something to consider, as it is in life. If you are deemed to be doing well, you normally get opportunities and offers and decisions to make. But I wasn't prepared to walk away just yet. I am really happy here, as everybody knows, and I wasn't prepared to tarnish relationships that I have built over the last wee while." Getty Arthur is being chased by Man United, Chelsea and Barcelona. 1500 Luis Suarez has received numerous offers to leave Barcelona, including one from his former club Ajax, according to reports in Spain. Don Ballon claim he has been approached by the Amsterdam-based club with one last big contract, with the view to him retiring there. He is said to be open to the idea of a return to Holland, where he enjoyed 4 hugely successful years prior to his move to Liverpool in 2011. However, he has told his teammate Lionel Messi, who is reportedly not keen on him leaving, and has advised the Uruguay international to stick it out at the Nou Camp. Man United fans angry with Mkhitaryan. 11:25 United tried the best to celebrate Henrik Mkhitaryan this morning, but it ended in disaster. The club tweeted a picture of Mkhitaryan scoring in the Europa League and wrote that Henrik struck his first MUFC goal on this day last year, but it has gone down badly with United fans who are angry with the Armenian's performances. Scores of fans rushed to reply to the official at Man Utd page, with one writing, "He needs to be brought back to life." Another said, "He hasn't been seen since," while a fellow supporter questioned, "Is he still employed?" One posted, "Reason: consistency has always been his problem." Too bad he plays for a manager who does not care about player development, while others accused Mkhitaryan of stealing a living, with one brutally writing, "Shame HES suddenly turned to saint." Courtois wants Spain 10.10. Chelsea goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois has revealed his intentions to return to Spain amid uncertainty about his future at Stamford Bridge. When asked if he is waiting for an offer from Real Madrid before responding to Chelsea's offer of a new contract, he told Spanish broadcaster La Sexta, "No. I'm calm. I'm happy at Chelsea, but I just want to wait because now there are many games and I prefer to have my head focused." When pressed about his desire to return to La Liga, he added, "Everybody knows that due to my personal situation Spain attracts me. If it is not now, it will be in a few years." Chelsea bid for Bailey. 9:25. Chelsea are set to go head-to-head with Barcelona to sign Bayer Leverkusen winger Leon Bailey in January, according to reports. The Sun claimed the Blues have run the rule over the 20-year-old on 3 occasions this season, while also scouting him at former club Genk last year. The report says Antonio Conte's side are lining up a £20 million bid for the Jamaica under-23 international but face competition from Barcelona. However, Chelsea are said to have the upper hand in negotiations, having already held talks with Leverkusen. Getty Direct McInnes snubbed a move to Rangers. 09:07 West Brom manager Alan Pardew has admitted he is fearful of losing Johnny Evans in January amid speculation linking him with a move to Arsenal. "I'm never confident when you've got great players because other clubs want great players, so your best players are always vulnerable," he said. "Johnny Evans is definitely one of them and he is our captain. Do I want to lose him? Of course not. Do I fear losing him? Of course I do. There was interest in him in the summer, so it makes sense to stir it up." They are good headlines for the media. The Daily Telegraph claimed this week Arsenal will attempt to make a late offer for Evans in January, who is out of contract in 18 months. Everton want Aubameyang. 08:10 Everton are ready to splash £60 million on Borussia Dortmund striker Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang in January, claimed the Mirror. Express Sport understands Liverpool are keen to bring the Gabon international to Anfield, with Jurgen Klopp pushing for a deal. But they face competition from the Merseyside rivals for his signature. New Toffees boss Sam Allardyce is keen to finally find a replacement for Romelu Lukaku and believes Aubameyang is the right man to save their season. United Sandro. 07:18 Manchester United are ready to hijack Chelsea's move for Juventus defender Alex Sandro. The Daily Record report that United will give Mourinho an £80 million transfer kitty next month. And Sandro's desire to leave Juventus in the new year has perked ears in Manchester. Chelsea have been monitoring the Brazilian closely, and it has been reported this week that they are edging closer to a deal. Chelsea, Man United and Barca battle for Arthur. 6 o'clock Chelsea and Manchester United are preparing to hijack Barcelona's move for Gremio star Arthur, according to reports. The highly rated Brazilian was photoed in a Barcelona shirt last week after holding a meeting with club officials. But according to the Mirror, Chelsea are hoping to steal in on the midfielder. The Blues apparently see Arthur as the perfect replacement for Cesc Fabregas. United boss Jose Mourinho is also said to be keeping tabs on the 21-year-old situation. 05.30 Ex-Arsenal defender Martin Keown has revealed that Arsene Wenger will not sell Mesut Ozil or Alexis Sanchez for any price in January. Both of their contracts are due to expire at the end of the season, and Keown thinks Wenger will keep them to try and get the club back into the Champions League. "I believe that. They believe in the football club," Keown told BT Sport. "They have to do well between now and the end of the season and then go with everyone's blessing. Wenger wants them at the club. He wants the best players. That's all he's ever interested in. He is not interested in getting any money in for them." Arsenal close in on Leon Goretzka. 5 o'clock Arsenal are edging closer to signing Schalke star Leon Goretzka. The Sun claimed that the winger will move to the Emirates Stadium for free when his contract expires at the end of the season. Goretzka will follow in the footsteps of Sead Kolasinac, who swapped Schalke for Arsenal last season. Eden Hazard urged to move to Real Madrid for 30. Eden Hazard has been urged to move to Real Madrid by Michael Essien. The Ghanaian midfielder went on loan to the Bernabeu from the Blues in 2012, and he thinks if Hazard wants a chance of winning the Ballon d'Or, then he should also move to the Spanish capital. He could go to Real Madrid to win the Ballon d'Or easier, Essien told Goal.com. When we talk about Eden, he is such a good player. He's very quick, very good on the ball. He's very strong. He may be little, but he is strong. Trust me, it is hard to get the ball off him. He's such a good player and we're happy to have him at Chelsea, but I'd understand why Madrid would be looking at him.